everyone. I have been delaying making this video for I don't even know how long. Also, gross angle, I know. But you know what? That's life. And what's life without being real about how your life really is going? So, before I get into anything, I just want to preface I am not making this video to get attention. I am not making this video for you to pity me. And I am not making this video, to make me look good. That's for sure not it. I'm not making this video for any of those reasons. I'm simply making this video because I feel like a lot of people deal with this issue and they don't think that they can tell anybody about it. And I used to be one of those people that, okay, just a little sidebar. I'm going to be talking about mental health, and it's a very important issue, and I used to be a type of person that would hate on people with mental health issues. Like, whether it be if they were depressed or had anxiety or whatever. I literally used to be one of those types of people that would just be like, deal with it. Like, you don't need help. Like, just deal with it. That's not even a problem. Yeah, looking back, and I, think of that, and I'm like, holy crap, how could I have said that? And I know that I have some friends that, that I said that to, and I still regret it to this day, and I am thinking of how I can even make an apology to them because of how horrible I feel about it. And the reason why I'm not crying is because I just was crying for an hour. Actually, that's not laughable. I don't know why we do that. Why do we laugh when we go through something? Why do we laugh? Like we have to pull it off, like we're okay. Anyways, this is gonna be, as you see from the title, an unfiltered chat. So, I'm gonna start by saying this. If you feel anxious or depressed or suicidal, or you feel anything mentally, if you've gone through trauma, if you have bipolar, if you have ADHD, if you have multi-personality disorder, whatever you may think you have or have, I just first want to tell you and validate you and say that that is a struggle, that is a huge struggle that you are going through. And I feel like this day and age, even though people are really trying to stand up for mental health, I feel like if you haven't gone through it, you really can't understand. And I'm guilty of this. I did not understand at all what it meant to have mental health issues until just this year. And holy crap, it's a problem. Because with physical health, this is how far it's come for me. For physical health, if you have a physical health problem, it's nice that you can at least pinpoint it, you can know what to do about it, rest, whatever. But with with mental health, you're expected to go through life with this sickness in your mind without, any help. So, if someone is sick physically, they can tell their school or their work, yeah, so I'm doing bad physically, I can't. But you can't do that mentally. And I feel like that is so important, is the fact that your mental health is equally, if not even more important than your physical health. For me, my mental health has gotten so bad that now I have physical symptoms. It sucks, yes. So I have mental issues and physical issues now that have been going on for months. So that's the first thing I want to say. Whatever you're going through, it's okay. And it's okay to ask for help. That's my number two. Number two, if you need help, or even if you don't want to get help, I really highly suggest getting help for your whatever issue it may be, whatever sickness you may have. I have horrible anxiety, and it's led to depression, and I did not want to get help for it for the longest time. I was like, you know what? Nope, I don't need it. Like, I'm fine. And now I've come to the point of reaching the actual rock bottom. And it just sucks. So, get help, ask for help. I tried to go through this without help, and holy crap, it led to a whole bunch of things. Like, just being real, like, physical symptoms, like, such as, like, I have vertigo all the time, dizziness. Just today I was at work, and I literally was under so much emotional stress and pain that I feel like I was going to pass out at least 5 times. I, like, have disturbances in my vision. Sometimes I can't sleep, or I sleep way too much. I have to force myself to eat because I don't feel like eating. Like, I'm saying these things not for you to pity me, but for you to just understand, like, you need help, because this is what it could come to, or if it's at this point, you really need to seek help. So, what am I doing about it, you might ask? Just for you, and a resource for you, just going to your doctor and just kind of telling them what you're going through. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard to go to a doctor and just tell them and be like, yeah, I'm having these mental health issues. But you don't ever want to come to the point where you're so desperate that you're seeking, like, so much help. It is very humbling. I need to be humbled. I have a pride issue. This is the most humbling thing I've ever been through. And talking about this is even more humbling. But, yeah, just go to your doctor. Tell them what you're going through. Like, look for ways to help yourself, because it sucks when you don't have help. Like, I literally just had a call with my pastor's wife about what I'm talking about, because I literally told her, I was like, I need help, and she was very encouraging. Shout out to her, because she's a wise woman and she is very loving. So anyways, as I was saying, if you need help, if you need medication, like, if you need anything, don't be afraid to ask somebody. And third, just for any Christians that might be watching this, I'm going to be honest with you, like, I am a Christian. If you're not a Christian, or if you are, you can kind of, you know, this part may or may not relate to you, but that's okay. As a Christian going through something like this, there has been so many times where I just doubted, like, so much on trusting God, and I just said, God, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why you were allowing this to happen. You do all things for my good, and I know that's a promise of yours, but I cannot, under no circumstance, like, be able to see the good in this right now. And so if you're just going through a time where, you know, you're just questioning and you're like, God, I'm sorry, like, I don't want to be fake in this relationship, and I want to trust you, and I want to know more about you, and I want to love you with my whole heart, soul, and mind, but I just am really fighting right now. That's okay. That's totally okay. I feel like there's just, like, stereotypical Christian life. This is so ironic to me that there is this stereotype in the church and in the Christian life that you have to be okay all the time, that you have to be perfect, like, that you have to not show many people about what's really going on. When they say, how are you? Say, oh, I'm good. Like, how are you? Even though you just cried, like, 10 minutes earlier. Like, that, it's, the whole base and faith of Christianity is the fact that we literally are sinners that live in a wretched world that's been cursed, and we need a savior. There's no way we can live, like, without him. So it's okay if you're feeling like that. Number 3, number 4, can't count. Number 4, this is a deep one as well. This is a deep talk in general, honestly. If you are feeling suicidal, or you have suicidal thoughts. And I can say that I've had these, and I know how terrifying it can be, and just how vulnerable and weak you feel when you have those thoughts pop into your head. I totally understand. And if I'm being honest, like, if I did not have Jesus in my life or the Holy Spirit living inside of me, I probably would have at least attempted. I'm serious, because of just how bad mentally I've been. So I just want to tell you that if you've been dealing with that, or thoughts like that, or whatever it may be, please, 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 I know I said this is the second thing, but please get help. Please tell somebody. And I know it's hard, like, to just step up and say something, but trust me, having someone, like, even a friend, a parent, a grandparent, a cousin, whoever, like, having somebody just to be there and stand next to you and just be like, this is not what we're gonna do. I know it is so hard right now, but I'm gonna partner with you, and I'm gonna help you, and we're gonna do this together. Having a person like that is just, it just makes life easier, and it makes the challenge easier. And so I just really want to say that if you're dealing with that, there is no shame in asking for help. There's no shame in telling someone that you're dealing with this. Number 5, it is okay to not be okay. Like, let me say that again. It is okay to not be okay. If you are crying every day, or having panic attacks all the time, or if you're just, feeling suicidal, if you're feeling whatever it may be, like, it is totally okay if someone comes up to you and is like, hey, how are you? Like, whatever. Don't feel pressured to say to them, oh, I'm good. Like, don't, like, it is not demeaning to you or to who you are to tell someone simply, I'm not doing okay. Like, and even if you worry, like, oh, I don't know how they're gonna think about me if I tell them that I'm doing bad all the time. Don't worry about that. Like, seriously, they have asked you, and just be truthful, and because you never know in any moment when you're talking to somebody. I'm sorry this angle is literally so ugly, but whatever. But you never know when you're talking to somebody, like, even someone random, and they ask you, how are you doing? And you say, I'm actually not doing good. And they just talk to you. Like, it is so encouraging and strengthening when you hear someone that you don't even know talk to you and just listen to you about what's going on. So, those 5 things I want you to keep in mind. I know this video has been somewhat longer than I thought it was going to be, but I really, really, really just wanted to take the time and just tell you, like, listen, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to get help. It's okay to tell somebody. Talk to somebody about what you're going through, like, all of these things, okay? And just know, like, I'm advocating for you if you ever need help in anything. Like, even if you're a complete stranger, please feel free and don't hesitate to talk to me. You can look up my Insta. I'm not trying to plug my Insta, but I don't really feel comfortable putting my number out there. But if you look up my Instagram, like, if you literally need anything or need to talk about anything either, like, please just reach out, because I understand what it's like to a T, like, to a freaking T. So, anyways, I love all of you guys, and I hope and pray, that you're doing okay enough just to live through life. And if you're not, please, like, don't hesitate getting help. And yeah, love you guys, and I'm just praying for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this unfiltered talk with me.